Hi, I'm Sam.
I'm Shanika.
And we are Slam Power Productions.
We're a Black feminist filmmaking duo, and
we are also the hosts of Black and Sexy's newest lifestyle series called Dope Deconstruction, a show where we analyze pop culture with some dope-ass people. And we really hope you guys love us, but if you don't, fuck you guys. Just kidding. See you soon.
Black and sexy, baby.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Black and Sexy TV's all-male talk show.
Minute Man.
My name is Terrence Stevenson, and I'm from Los Angeles, and a Virgo, and I'm single, and that's about it. My brother, Lamar Stewart, straight out that A-Town.
Let them know.
You know, that East Side to be exact.
Let them know.
You know what I'm talking about. You also a Virgo.
Yes.
So right on to the right on.
Thank you.
And you're happily married.
I love it. Hey, baby.
Yeah, shout out to his wife. She let him loose today.
Wow.
Any old way. To his right, my good brother, my Los Angeles brother, my man Ramel Rose right here, who's a Leo, single, on the loose, running these streets. Don't never seen a wifey in his life.
Oh my God, you gotta stop it, bro.
And to my left, we got my good brother, Marion Kendrick, straight out that Jackson, Mississippi.
The sip.
Happily divorced.
Yes, sir.
And he's an Aries.
Thank you.
And we're gonna get into these here questions in our magic box here. And you know what? Since you looking real fly today, brother, I want you to go ahead and handle that.
Yes. Let's see what we
Pick
got
something good
here.
now. Pick something good now.
You something. Let's see what it goes.
All right.
I have to read first. Process it. Have you ever run into a woman that doesn't want a relationship? What was that like?
Oh my God.
Here we go.
Who doesn't want a relationship?
Of course.
No, I've never wanted to who doesn't want a relationship.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
I think they just move the name of a relationship, but they still want a relationship. Ooh. If because you know, before you've had a relationship and it didn't do, so I don't want to put titles on it.
Right.
But we're together, you know, because my definition is if we're not together, but you was to see me out in the mall and I'm holding my hands with another girl, if you mad about it, we must be in a relationship then.
I think here go what they do. They go, you tell them.
This is what they do.
Like you say up front, a lot of chicks, a lot of women.
Okay.
You say up front, like, look, I'm not looking for nothing real serious right now. I'm divorced. I'm bitter. You know, I'm scarred and stuff. So I'm really not trying to get into nothing serious right now. I understand. You know, what make you think I want a relationship? You know, you used to these little girls. I am a woman.
Yep.
4 months later, what we doing? Like, define this. Like, what we doing? Like, what we doing? Like, I thought we were just kicking it.
Yep.
You know, I thought we was just cool, whatever. You know, you go out with other girls, you know, with other guys, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But nah, what we doing?
Yes.
You know, when that question come, she wanted a relationship. She lied.
Well, I mean, to their defense, let's play devil's advocate, because to their defense, I feel like they do genuinely think that they don't want a relationship, but then, you know, when you add sex and all that gets in the mix, you know, back to what we were saying earlier, sex is very emotional for them. So it's like a spiritual, emotional connection, and then they end up catching feelings, and it's like, you know.
You're saying it evolves.
Yeah.
It evolves. And the thing is that for guys, I don't think it evolves. Like, we could stay in that gray zone 10, 15 years, just
you can stay in the gray zone for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I think this is perfect.
Yeah, for the rest of your life. Hell yeah, you could. You think you could?
So how do y'all deal with that though? Like, what do y'all do?
I mean, it depends on what you want, because the flip side is, do you want to be in a relationship or not?
So, because you know you're a sensitive guy. Are you telling me, are you the type of gentleman that you go into it with a situation thinking, hey, look, this ain't gonna be a relationship, this cool, but then you find yourself starting to catch feelings after a while? Like, do you think that's...
That it's happened before, but that's usually not the case. But I'm not gonna lie, it's happened, you know, and you gotta kind of charge it to the game. If this person is, you know, somebody I see myself with, then I'll entertain it. But if it's not, that's out completely, like, no.
I've never met a guy who ever... I'm not saying it's wrong. I just think, like, I think that sometimes guys in general, we can put women in boxes quickly. So if I look at you like, yo, we're just sex,
Right.
then I've never seen too many guys evolve from that. In the same way I've seen where like if like she's wifey material, they will always see her as like wifey material.
I definitely have, because you know, somebody can surprise you. You know, you meet them and like off the rip, it's all about sex, and it's just like that's what we do. Hang out a little bit, we have sex, and that's all there is to it. But then you get to know them a little bit, and you're like, dang, you kind of cool. Like, you know, let's hang like more often. Let's do this. You know what I mean? That's happened to me, where I'm like, okay, well, whatever. I can switch reels if you cool with that. Like, you know what I mean? So,
but to answer you, to go back to what you said, there's never been a situation where we actually solidify, okay, we just smashing. There's never been that where, okay, this is the understanding, and then it evolves.
That's
into,
what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
Like,
no,
that's
never
That's
happened.
you too.
that's happened to me too.
You know, say you're a Renaissance man.
No, for real. I totally have done that. Totally
I
have
got
done
caught
that.
up one time. I don't know. I literally went in, you know, she was older than me. I said, this is just sex, you know, we just gonna kick it, whatever. I call feelings, nigga.
And what happened though? You're not telling the end of the story.
We knew we couldn't be together.
And she was older than you, right?
I wanted kids. She wasn't even trying to have no kids. It's like, we just knew we was on two different.
How much older was she? Could she have kids?
Huh?
I'm just trying to get
But
the
she
age
was already
difference.
talking about my eggs old and all
Also,
this
her
kind of-
Nadine. That's her name.
Nadine.
Nah,
Okay.
she's like, she
All right.
wasn't so, but I mean, you know,
Put
I'm just.
Miss in front of her first name.
Miss
Miss in front of
Miss Ann.
Miss Ann.
Miss Ann.
Miss
But I
Ann was
thought,
good.
you know, I was so used to being the one who be like, you know, I ain't, you know, I'm not looking for no relationship. She hit me with that shit. I'm serious, dude. This was NBA All-Star Weekend when it was in LA last.
Right.
And I'm like at one of the after parties because I know somebody. I see her with this old ass NBA dude. Like, yo, I thought we kind of had feelings.
She came in with Olden Polity.
Dude,
Old school
I'm gonna tell you how old the dude is. He played with the Fab Five. He was a lot older than me, dude.
Man, she came
So I'm
with
just
Jim
like,
Jackson.
God.
Got you.
And she was with this dude, and it's like, it wasn't just like they were friends hanging out. It's like Facebook pictures with his arm around her. See, this is why I gotta know your number. Your body count, man. Like, you with this old ass NBA dude, man. Like, you know.
But she old too, right?
Yeah, man, but still.
He was hurt.
I just was about that.
You hurt.
He
So
was
it got reversed on me once. I was like, damn, this the first, I'm kind of sick. You know,
I understand.
I had to revert back to Black and Miles and stuff, man. I'm like, man.
He done went into
You know what?
convulsions.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I miss Ann hurt his feelings. I'm sorry,
Well,
Miss
yeah, in
Ann.
my situation, it did turn into a relationship. But even though we both said at the beginning it wasn't going to be that,
Right.
and it just like, okay, we're around each other every day. It just like started happening on a natural thing, and we're like, whatever, it is what it is, and we let it fly. But then she turned back around and was like, I don't know if this is what I want to do. And I said, I told you we ain't got to do this.
Right.
So I just shook. I was like, I don't want you to turn around and be like, I regret this whole situation, whatever. So I bounced, but it did turn into something else, like for like a year.
I just think that, you know, I think that we all live our life to find our mate, but I just think that sometimes women want that more. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that picture comes in.
It's all
instead of comes
timing.
in.
It's all timing.
I agree with that.
You
I
get
just
that
say
a lot. You get that a lot from someone, and I'm not just gonna say women. It's guys too, who come out of long-term relationships. Right. And if you come right after that, oh, I'm trying to chill or whatever. I've heard that.
What's long
but
term?
like,
I was married.
we
Is
gotta
that
explain
long
this
term?
again.
I almost made it to a year. I thought that was long.
Nah, that's not long.
Okay,
That's
let's say,
long term.
but I'm saying somebody that came out of at least a like 3-year relationship or
Hell
something
no,
like
bro.
that.
How you with somebody
And
for 3 years, bro?
I don't know, man, but I'm just letting you know. This is what I've seen.
I
I'm
can
just
see like
saying-
if you're married, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But
You're talking about like boyfriend, girlfriend for
Do you
over
realize
3
it's a
years.
real world?
Right that you have not seen.
I haven't experienced it, so I'm like, that's dope to hear people like, oh, okay, you.
I know it's
So,
foreign to you, but it happens
do you
a
expect
lot.
to be like married one day?
I mean, you know, if it happens, it happens. I'm not like.
So that's a
see,
no.
that's the thing. That's what I wanted to ask y'all, because y'all keep saying like you meet somebody and you like, oh, wifey material. Like, how do you know?
I ain't
you
never
gotta
said
get
no
to
shit
know
like
somebody.
that.
Right?
So you
I've
never-
never met a woman or a girl, whatever, and like thought, yo, that's wife. I want to wife her. Like, nah, I want to get to know her, and then if that happens, is
So you don't never have you never
connect-
have thoughts about what quote unquote, you would want to see from a long-term mate? So every girl you meet, you just take her at face value, but there's never anything that you've done by yourself to just say,
I mean,
you know what?
I'm looking for things like, okay, she might be, but I never think of her as like, okay, this is somebody I see myself marrying. I've never thought like that. I don't know.
I feel you. No, but you got to remember. First of all,
he a young man.
Not only that.
Oh, it's because I'm young.
No, it's not just because of that. Because you could have certain experiences at a young age, and you could be on some other shit. I mean, I have, but I know what you're saying. You know what I mean? I don't know, dude. Like, I've met women that I really were like, yo, she's ill. Like, personality, beauty, whatever, all these things combined to one, and I could see a future. It's not necessarily talking about getting married or anything
that's what
like
I'm saying.
that.
A girl who makes you don't want to even look for no one else. I ain't say find a unicorn. I said a girl.
But you'll never find chicks like, okay, so let's say you out here in the streets, right? You don't never have a girl you like, yo, this chick is perfect to go to the club with. She's gonna have a good time there. She's not gonna be sweating me too hard. Like, she's very good in a fun setting. There's another girl who's like, yo, this girl is really good to bring around if I'm having like a house party. She good around people. She's not gonna sit in the corner. So you ain't never seen there's another girl you look at like, yo, if I'm looking at a chick that's like long term, like, like, damn, she has some qualities that can be like, yo, this is a long for me and my rest of my life.
I gotta do some self-reflecting because like I've never sat there and been like, yo, like, I could stay with her long term. It's always me like.
Do you want your girl on Instagram? Okay, let's talk Instagram. Because I gotta break it down.
I'm not saying I don't want that. I'm not saying I don't.
Do you want your girl at One Oak every Sunday in Instagram pictures, popping bottles?
I don't want that.
And pictures with athletes. All her pictures, she got an athlete. All her pictures are with athletes. That might be a telltale sign.
Yeah, if she calls any athlete by his first name.
Exactly.
But even this is my experience though. Even the good girls be they be sketchy, bro. Like I'm like, yo, like even the good girls.
Nah, not the good girls. Not first of all. This gonna take too long. You know what?
Yeah, it is gonna take too long because his scenarios be drawn out. So
you already know.
You gotta know what you're saying. But my point is, off rip, when I meet somebody, I'm not thinking wifey material. I'm like, yo, even if she does come off,
do you want to get married one day and have kids and stuff like that? Have a family?
It don't matter.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna bring in our female guest to tap in on this, man. Possibly. We'll see what happens. Right. Miss Miller Everett. Oh, she's a Pisces.
How you doing,
and I don't think she's looking for a relationship right now. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Pleasure. Let me get this pillow.
Right.
Get it a pillow.
Right on. This is a fluffy purple.
Hi, nice to finally meet y'all.
See, this is why it's awkward. I don't even get acknowledged.
Oh,
like,
damn.
Oh, wow.
You
did not help.
I had to give
We
it a
trying to
rubber
train young gentlemen to stand
Train
up
the
when they
baby.
get
I'm
here
trying
and
to
just
train
and
the
you just
baby.
walk past them.
All
Right. It's okay.
Yes,
Keep
indeed.
going though.
It is
Keep
because I
going.
knew I had to come through this.
Nah, I
thing,
know
so I had to
it's a weird thing.
It was a real turn.
It's okay,
But they
we
got
let
on
it
me
happen.
for not standing up, so I'm like, all right, let me be
That's
respectful.
good.
You know what I'm
But see,
saying?
you got a hug and then ain't got
Did see that? It lingered too. I saw that.
Any way, we came to talk about you
Oh shit.
and all the things that you got popping.
Oh goddamn.
I heard you got your own show.
This is true,
And
Dear
what
Miller.
is it called, Dear Miller?
Dear Miller. So
Okay.
you can't forget. I hope y'all tuning in and send me some questions. 'Cause
He'll do.
Whatever you want to ask.
I got something
You
for
can
you.
ask me how to pay your gas bill. You can ask me about that girl you fucked. You can ask me what you can cook for somebody. Your mama coming to town. All that don't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
so-
you're also on the Numbers reboot as well.
Yep. Megan on the Number reboot. So been chilling, hanging out with that crew. So.
Resume thick.
That's two
Doing it
things,
right.
but you come on.
I mean,
Speak it on
hey,
me.
better than me. Either way, I want you to chime in
Oh,
on
God
the
bless.
situation we have at hand
Oh.
because somebody had told me,
Who had
Macaroni Tony,
Oh, wait,
you know,
where he live?
he live around the corner around
What?
the way. He had said
Oh, it was you.
that you weren't
I'm not
really,
Macaroni Tony.
really. That's Pepperoni Tony.
Oh, shit. That's that
He
area
had
slang.
said that you was sitting at a table for one exclusively.
This is true. I did say that. Now, what had happened was,
Talk to me.
No, go ahead and say it.
What?
Mr. Stewart had something going
I just
on.
want to hear everything you
Talk
have
to
to
me.
say.
Talk to us.
okay,
What
so,
happened?
Okay, now I said that just because I am single at the moment. You understand? in this year, it was not by choice. However, she's happy at the table alone with her cocktail.
I see what's
and
going
her
on.
meal.
I see what's going on.
Okay.
Little Hennessy for one.
So
No, it's a
does she
little
not want?
Macallan 12.
Well, okay, excuse me, I didn't mean to downgrade you.
So you're saying you wouldn't mind company, but you're perfectly fine
You
being.
see, okay, let me see. I have mixed emotions about it.
Okay, let's get into
now,
it.
I think all of y'all make great points, except because I think, you need a minute and we're going to let you marinate. I'm going to put you in the refrigerator and let the meat marinate a little bit longer, a couple of hours for you.
Wait, what exactly?
But
did
it's
not
because
agree
they done been through some things, you know what I'm saying? So just some of the things that you say, I was like, okay, give them a minute.
Like what? What was it? What were the things?
You're just not there yet. You ain't ready yet. But when you know, you gonna know.
Okay, I'll
And then I'm gonna see you down the street with your little baby girl and your little wife. And then we can talk about it. I'm like, see, remember how your ass was talking about? You remember how you?
Definitely not ready.
So
for
cut to. I'm in the future, but we gonna come back to this.
Have you ever met a guy and ever just been like, I want this guy, but I don't want to make him my man?
Yes.
Okay. And how do you go about that to
But
make
that
sure?
was only because I didn't like him like that. Now, see, the ones, it's because he was nice.
Okay.
He lives in a different country. Okay.
Country.
So there was like, we can't, in my mind. But he wanted to, and I was like, nah, I'm cool. That's because I didn't like him that much.
Okay.
But, but it was because it was like a continent between y'all.
And just like
And she
some
didn't
qualities too, I wasn't feeling. I didn't feel like I could lean on him. I didn't feel like I would.
He just had that ghetto D. Yeah,
I didn't even get the D. I didn't even get the D. So I ain't even.
No,
I
we
ain't
talking
even,
about a guy that you, have you ever just went into a situation with a guy that you didn't want no more than what he was offering you?
Yeah, she said yeah.
But do I like him like that?
Yeah, you like him. You
Oh,
see
I
this
like
dude, he's attractive to you, you meet him and whatever and whatnot, y'all start dating, but you
Oh,
still
but we
have in
dating.
your mind,
Oh no.
I don't want
Now,
a
if we
relationship.
dating, I'm not gonna have in my mind we're not in a relationship because we dating. Now, see, the one thing I
Okay.
do agree is in the beginning of the situation,
Talk to me.
you just tell, okay, this is what I'm looking for. What you looking for? Okay, I'm looking for this. Then cool.
Okay.
Now, I've been in situations where I've had that discussion, and my dumb ass still was like, well, maybe I can change it because
That's what they do.
Who said that?
Yeah.
What? Maybe.
Who said that?
maybe like he'll, that was when previously on me.
That's what
Okay,
Yes.
and then when I had my relationship about a year and some change ago, we had the discussion.
Right.
Everybody was on the same page. Boom, cat, we did that.
Right.
Now this young man of this year,
Right.
you understand? So now I see I wasted my time. I didn't ask up front because I didn't want to.
God, so let me ask you. So you
I didn't wanna know.
do you have friends? Possibly, have you?
I do have
but
friends.
have you seen from some of your female friends they've entered situations where like right now I'm doing me, I'm all about me. Okay, I'm trying to be grown. I'm out here.
Right.
And then all of a sudden
Boom.
you say like, girl, we just doing this. It ain't nothing major. Have you seen that maybe consistently evolve into something different where you like, girl, I thought you wasn't worried, but now she like sweating. She got a journal.
Yeah.
Like have that ever?
Yeah, including myself.
Including
Which is how I found myself in this situation because I was chilling, cold turkey. I was like, I'm doing me. She's great.
Yes.
Hanging out with myself.
Yes.
I didn't want no D. I didn't want no
Nothing.
text, no good morning, no
How can you go
DMs.
without D?
Yeah, he wasn't.
I can go without D. I'm cool.
Oh,
How?
really?
Yeah, it's like once you stop eating like hamburgers and shit, you eating healthy for a while. It's like that. Like once you get into the routine of it, you don't need it.
I have a question.
Basically,
So,
But do you have
that's
somebody
good
that
D,
you
basically.
can just call?
No, I can't do that. I'm not built like that. I can't do that.
She can't. He's hot
Because
about
I get
it.
attached
He's
too
hot
quick.
about it. He's
She
about
says,
to
I'm
give
in
her
there. I'm
the
in
800.
there.
I was just
I'm in there.
wondering.
But have you
If
ever
she
been
needed an
successful?
emergency.
If I need a DOD, okay, we're gonna put you on the speed dial just back
Lord,
there
this
anyway.
nigga wants to be a fire extinguisher so bad.
You can
Hey, we was just.
you better get that
I even
thing
want-
checked.
But
First of all, I'm not going around.
But just get it checked either way. You can't trust these hoes. What you
my
saying,
I
baby?
feel
Moving
that.
around it.
You know that what she
Have you ever
hovering
been
around it.
successful at setting the record straight up front? I don't want a relationship. Dude say, cool, I'm not with that either. We just gonna do whatever we want to do, but we ain't gonna have no ties.
No, hell no, not me.
You've never been successful.
Not
at that.
this one.
Okay.
Because that's how I realize I'm not built for that.
Right,
Because
right.
some girls believe that they are, but I know I'm not. I don't think women can.
I don't think
but
they
some
can.
women think they can do it. I just know for me, I learned like,
Especially
oh,
if it's
girl,
all like
that's not for
passion
you.
filled and great and y'all
Yeah,
cuddled
and if
up,
the sex is
sweated,
good,
and then
too.
next thing you know, you wonder why she just leaving a blow dryer at your house. You like, I thought we was just doing this.
Because she up there almost at least 4 nights or 3 to 4 nights a week. So it's
just
a thing.
this. No.
It's like y'all ain't just fucking at that point. She done caught
Once you
feelings.
start being that intimate.
Woman values, you know.
Hey, who's mad?
I don't think it's real for women. I don't believe it, even though I've had people say like they can do it.
Right.
But I don't think it's possible just because we're emotional creatures. We were created to be that way because we, you know, have to, you know, we bring life into the world.
I'm glad you said that.
I just don't think it's
feel
true.
like, and I understand why, because if I was a woman, I wouldn't want a man speaking on what women feel and what they do. But when men pick up on that aspect of women about emotional stuff, I think dudes overdo it sometimes, but we all know it's true to a certain extent, right?
Y'all weren't that bad though.
I'm just trying to say, man, if a dude is listening and watching in the world and mentions that, I just don't like that we get backlash. Like, how you talking about women? How you don't know what it is?
I think it just takes some time because like we aren't always as honest with ourselves than we are with like our girlfriends or something. Because I used to give advice just like, girl, this, that, and the third. And then like when it came to myself, sometimes I wouldn't give myself that honesty. So I had to take a minute and sit the fuck down somewhere with myself and be like, you know what? Now you doing too much.
Yeah. I like a
so you gotta check your.
Too.
Well, you need to watch Dear Miller.
The way you cuss,
you might get
I
your
like the way
cussing
she
fixed.
cuss.
But that's my whole thing.
She
I feel like women
lay
are
your
the
ass
type.
down.
What is happening? Hey, what's up with that?
Let him talk now.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Damn.
Wait, I had a point though.
Okay, all right.
I had a point.
Okay.
This must be
Okay, so we were kind of talking about how you meet somebody. I feel like women are the type to meet a man and try to see these potential like husband qualities. But I feel like men, off rip, we're not really looking at that. We're trying to get to know the person, or maybe we're trying to smash first. We don't really know. At the same time, you really got to get to know somebody. So how do you approach dating? Like, do you off the rip looking at this dude like, oh, can I have a future with him? Or are you just trying to get to know him in the moment for him?
So let me tell you this now. So since after everything I've experienced, now previously on me, I would size him up and be like, I could have a daughter with them eyebrows because he got good eyebrows, and then he got a nice arch, and I'm flat-footed, so maybe that could work. We could put her in dance, and then she could be a ballet dancer, but maybe she'll play back. Like, that was me for years. And then I realized that I was doing the most, and also putting expectations on her way before something even happened. Like, if I get your number, I'm already there. You know what I'm saying? So now my approach is like, that's just a homie. I don't want no part of that.
So you can make the argument that we're kind of mature in the situation.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I ain't say that. I think you should speak for yourself only. Ask me from what you feel.
Well, I'm saying in the sense of like, I feel like right when you meet somebody, you shouldn't be that, okay, this is the type of person I want to be with. Like, you need to get to know that person.
I mean, let me tell you about, and I'm going to keep speaking for myself because I also realize I can't speak for every woman. But my upbringing was, I grew up from the South, and it changed because I've like left the South. But I could be married with 3 kids by now. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I wanted off the top of graduating college. But growing up, we were kind of like, it was shoved in me. You go to etiquette class, you go to a black college, you become Greek, and then you meet them at the HBCU, and then y'all get married, and then, early on. So, I'm a, hopeless romantic too, so I was already in that mindset. It was hard to come out of that training, from the South. I went to Hampton. But, now being on the outside and growing up and evolving and transitioning into whatever woman that's about to be awesome in the world, I realize I can't do that because it's not fair to the gentleman either.
So I think you're totally correct. I think he's full of shit, and I say that from the bottom of my heart.
Let him do it.
Because I think it's like,
it's okay.
I think it's this young man, he will understand is that you obviously know what you don't want in somebody who's a wife. And so I think that there's things to just be like, I'm just getting to know or whatever else. When I say like, there are red flags that we all know to be like, if I have a wife, like it's somebody who I might just be kicking it with, I'm not caring if she's like, yeah, I'm going out with my friends and I'm going to this club or I'm doing something. Like, you're not worried about that. But if you meet somebody who has these skills that you're like, yo, I would, like the stuff that she does is so dope because it's like, no, because there's some things I think that you can like, even if you're just beginning to kick it with a girl, you can look at her and be like, I could see that these are something that I would want to be trained in my household. Like she has some stuff that I just respect. There's nothing about like I'm trying to marry her.
Exactly.
I
agree with that. Yeah.
Just that. So it's different from being like, well, I'm just out here floating. Nah, bro. Like you
no,
can know if a girl is like.
But then when you married, right?
Yeah, I'm married.
So before you met your wife,
Right.
you know, you was floating around. You probably done some fuckboy tendency type things. I
Wait, hold on.
I don't know. You're young boy.
Let's just
And
roll
you
it back.
was
Let's just.
Wait a minute.
So for full disclosure.
Were you with her the whole time before you married her?
Yeah.
Okay, well then.
See how you put that on me?
I
They didn't
did.
even know my.
She put that jacket
She
right
said,
up
she said
on
I was
you.
out here just
Started
long
young.
time.
I'm talking specifically about the men maybe before they've been single for a while and then met her and then locked it down.
But no, I'm with all of that. I'm trying to say that I know guys who've been in the streets, and they all of them will say the exact same thing. No, all of them say the same thing. They be like, listen, bro, right now I'm out here. I'm having fun. I'm young. It's all good. But then they'll see. I've seen them actually see a girl like, yo, you too good of a girl. You got a lot of good. You don't need to deal with me, and I don't even want to take that.
You guys are misunderstanding me. You guys are misunderstanding me.
I understand what you're saying.
I don't appreciate being misunderstood, but it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
I've accepted it.
You just said that you can't see if a girl, like to know if a girl has
Wifey
good
material.
qualities or wifey materials.
No,
Well,
I'm saying
that-
off rip, I'm not looking at her like that. I'm trying to get to know the person. Like there might be qualities that I respect. I'm like, yo, that's respectable, but I still don't put anything past her. I still need to get to know her. She can have all these good qualities,
No,
but
listen, hold on. It's some good girls that do some fuckboy shit.
yeah.
So that is the truth.
But that's what I'm saying. Though, you never know.
But I'm talking about just other qualities that are out there that you can just look and see, like, yo, that
Yeah.
girl's a good.
Yeah, but then
She
I
got a-
can't look past those
you
other fucked up qualities just because she got good qualities.
Initially in the conversation, you can figure out if there's somebody that I would want to get to know further.
I'm agreeing with y'all.
But
What are we saying?
I'm also saying,
mad?
and I'm saying, how would he know what he wants? in a
Because
wife?
you meet
if
her.
you never had a wife, how would you know what you want in a
You
wife?
meet her in the conversation.
My
She's
man,
from
hey, that's a
Mobile,
good
Alabama.
Oh, look at this.
She went to HBCU. You know, she understands the entertainment industry,
Right.
like,
This is-
you know, where I'm trying to go with my life. So,
Right.
you know, maybe we can connect on some type of, you know.
This pandering is
Yeah.
amazing.
But that's how you recognize.
Hey, at the
shit.
end of the day, I agree with everything y'all saying. I just
Right.
don't know if y'all understand my perspective.
I
But it's okay.
understand. I'm on your
get to
side. Bless your heart.
Bless you.
That was good.
Wait.
You're from the Chris Brown era. I'm from the New Edition era. So that's the difference in life.
Wait, hold up.
Let's not
Hey,
even get
don't
into
be
that.
mad.
Let's not get into
Don't
that.
even do it.
Let's not get into that. I just want to thank Miller for coming down here and giving us. They want to snap it up for
I
you,
don't do that
apparently.
every time.
Yeah, I know, because
you
dark
do.
skinned dudes don't know how to
But-
support. Oh my God.
To say thank you, we want to give you a gift.
Okay.
We got us a little black and sexy T-shirt
Aw,
for
won't he?
you. Go
Least we can
ahead
do.
and
Oh, y'all know my size too.
yeah, you can go ahead and wear that, and if
Hey,
the
I
boy,
can't look
the
at that. I
fuck
can't look
boys,
at that.
all you like, all you like.
This is great.
Yes, indeed.
appreciate
We
you.
appreciate it,
All
and we're
right.
gonna keep on rocking in the free world.
There it is.
There it is.
Another one.
All right, y'all.
You did some fuckboy shit, didn't you?
Now, I don't know what fuck boy.
You just don't want to claim that. Okay,
I mean, what you
did
mean?
some foul things in your day, or like you
What are
know
we
you
talking
was
about?
doing some
Foul?
You just
single-
said you're getting it out.
What's
I, what I did, I
Single,
married.
mingle.
When I did get married, I married the girl that I dated in college.
Oh goddamn.
Black and sexy, baby.